first met you, well, I didn't meet you. I just was in your class. I was like,
Women's class?
no,
No,
drilling.
this was drilling. Back when I took the drilling classes.
Yeah, I was trying to get in, but she kicked me out.
Why?
No, I'm just kidding. I never went in. Yeah, I was like, the first thing I thought, I was like, who is this? But then when I started listening to you, I was like, oh, she's commanding. Everyone's like paying
Listening,
attention.
yeah.
Everyone's like,
She's
I
the
was like,
mother.
wow.
The mother goose.
I wouldn't say Mother Goose. I would say the first lady of Parramatta.
First
Oh,
lady.
boom. You like that?
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, what's up?
Get that on my gi, first lady.
Are you the same? Are you the same person outside of the gym? Like, I know
Good
you
question.
said not many people know who you are. Like, I don't know who you are outside of the gym. This is
Good question.
literally, this is the first time I'm like, we're meeting.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
Which
what
is
I mean?
really
This-
funny.
Yeah, it is. But no one, like,
That's a
how
good
would you
question.
describe you? So everyone knows how you are. So people can describe you if they're in the gym. Oh, that's Wendy. Everyone knows. But if you describe yourself outside of this gym, how would you describe yourself? Like, I know you're an adventurer and you like going into stuff, but
So if you're at the gym, you probably think, oh, you know, she does have that commanding aspect, which is something that I really enjoy.
Why?
I'm not sure. I think it just because I see the way that people respond to me, and because if I have their respect, I know I'm doing something right. I think that's what it is.
Let's take. Sorry, you're gonna say
It's
something.
What she said. It's, look, remember, you've earned that book. Remember, you started from here and now you're there. You've earned that. So that's why
I agree.
I agree.
I agree.
Look,
I
100%.
agree. You
Well,
have the ranking to.
it's not also
It's
the
not- yeah, also, yeah.
It's not about the ranking also, but
Yeah.
you've been there. You know, you mentioned earlier that you have the attitude. You have the empathy. You know, for everyone. Also, you know the people skills, right? That's one thing. Also, it can't be just by ranking. No, and I agree with that. So
It's a big part of it. I mean, if you're in a gym and you want to be able to coach people, et cetera, people are going to look at your rank first as an indication of how experienced you are. What
Agreed.
you know, and then you have to really assume that role. So if you're in a more, you know, like as a purple belt, I'm going to assume that role of a purple belt as, you know, just during my roles. I'm going to show that, and as a coach, I'm going to assume that role and I'm going to show that. I'm going to be that coach, be that person. As a friend, stepping outside of that, I'm going to be that friend for you. And as for Des' question, who I am outside the gym, I adapt to my situations. So at the gym, I'm different, a little bit different, but I still have those principles that I follow in my own life. So I do like structure, and that's apparent in my like coaching, or I try to do that. I like structure. I like to organize things. I don't muck around a lot these days. I mean, occasionally I'll go out and, you know, like socialize people, but I don't do that a lot these days. Just because there's a direction that I sort of want to go into, and everything that I'm doing now, I know every little thing's going to contribute to that. And so it's more of a productive thing for me to do that. But I'm also, you know, like I can scale it down and be that you know, chill out and all that kind of stuff. But yeah.
I'm gonna ask a very challenging question right
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
I think.
So, with myself, I've been bashed so many times in jiu-jitsu, it's not even funny that I've began to enjoy it because I get a lot of learning from it. I really do. With yourself being the coach and you having that commanding presence, and myself working in the fitness industry, teaching classes, you will always have people that want to challenge you.
Yes.
Right. This is a given.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure now that you've kind of affirmed that, how do you deal with these people that challenge you? And can you cite a situation? Obviously, you don't need to name any names, but cite a situation that has occurred and how you dealt with it.
Bok.
That is a very
let me
loaded
cut it first.
question.
Bok, I haven't asked you yet, Bok.
Oh, I see what this is.
You know, I'm so scared to ask her. But no, also, one thing, it's look, as far as I know, it's the ranking, right? But I never rolled with her. So, because I'm scared of her.
What?
No.
Is that why you avoid eye contact?
Bruh.
No, that's why I never roll with her.
Let
I'm
me
scared.
get one
No,
thing straight.
no.
If you roll with Wendy, it is an experience.
No,
yo.
I've never
It
rolled
is
with
an
you, Bok.
experience. I've
You know
picked
that.
Up,
I've
I've
never-
picked
Yeah,
up
I've
so
never.
many
Because
things.
I'm not gonna name the person because one time because no
Here we
this
go.
is truth. No,
This is
the truth.
juicy.
No, this is the truth is I get scared because I don't know how to approach a higher belt.
You're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to unless they ask you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I
Huh.
never like
So when she goes, Eric, when they're all, I'm like, I'm gonna bet. I'm gonna get bashed.
because one
Yeah.
time
You know?
there's one person
I didn't know
who
that.
Yeah.
asked,
Now you do.
yeah,
It's good.
that's the reason why I go, oh man, I never roll with you in the last 3 years now.
Oh, she's never asked you.
Yeah,
She asks me all the time.
Ah,
She
damn,
goes, "Hey,
man,
Dev,
I get rejected."
Yo, Dev, you want to roll?
Dude, we don't talk much, but let's roll.
Let's roll.
But yeah, let's go back to that question. How do you deal with that? Because as a woman, I don't know how that feels. I don't know how that feels to be challenged that way. I don't know what that perspective is. But as a guy, when I get challenged in a fitness setting, I'm like, all right, bruh. All good. No worries. You bring it, I'm gonna bring it. You know, but what's your approach? Let's can you cite a situation or
Can you put
if
your
that's
mean
okay?
look?
Yeah, you
Wow.
don't obviously you don't need to like
See that smile?
yeah.
That's a smiling. That's a smiling
Here we
assassin right there.
go.
It's a Hello Kitty with the
oh
with a
man, we're
smile.
on fire today.
So I think I've been fortunate enough not to be challenged very much
Okay.
by people, but there have been incidences where my rank has been challenged in the basic form that they've not done as I've instructed, as
Yep.
per I guess the rules of the gym.
Yep.
Okay, and I wasn't really impressed by that.
Yep.
Um,
Was
just
this
because of
recent?
obvious things. In the
Yes.
past month or so, I think. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I'm only
It was
agreeing
quite
be-
low key.
Yeah.
Okay, so and how I dealt with that, I like to choose my challenges. I don't
You pick your battles?
I pick my battles. So I distinguish between, what should I really be dealing with versus, and is it productive for me? If it's not productive for me, I will just leave it purely because one, I know myself and I know that I don't have anything to prove. At the end of the day, if they want to challenge you, they're going to see for themselves, I think, the results of that challenge and they can reflect on their own. I guess for me, that would be a learning experience for them as well, more so than it is for me because I'm comfortable with who I am and I don't need to prove anything.
That's a big deal, isn't it? Like, I find that people that are comfortable in their own skin, that don't need to be validated, it's all good.
You don't have to prove
So
yourself.
No,
good.
you don't.
No.
No.
I've only found that out towards the later stages of where I'm at right now.
Mm.
I've been very guilty of seeking validation. I really have.
I think
been.
everyone at some point has.
Yeah, I can attest because that Napoleon syndrome, which is small man syndrome. It's very prevalent. It's if you don't know what Napoleon syndrome is, all you have to do is see a Chihuahua bark against a different dog. But that's what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah.
That's what
Barker,
it is.
yeah.
That's how I used to be, and I really noticed, just kind of hooking onto what you're saying. Once you've got nothing else to prove, that's all good. You know your shit. It makes you a cleaner.
Yes. So basically, if someone challenges you in that way and you don't feel like you want to do anything, like you don't have to. You don't have to.
The meek shall inherit the earth.
Can you
That's
smile
right.
now? There you go, smiling assassin. Right there. Now-
You're gonna say something,
Guys,
Yeah,
if
go.
you are going to watch Wendy, it's not under Wendy Tiramisu because, like me, an idiot.
Let's not disclose my surname, please.
yeah.
Let's just stop right
Yeah,
there.
but okay. Just look for Wendy Gracie Parramatta because
Tiramisu.
her nickname's Tiramisu. Or
Go on, ask the question.
Yeah, you
Ask
gotta-
the
yeah, you
question.
gotta ask the question.
It's a big
Ask the
why,
question.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiramisu
Ask the
cake.
question.
Is it tiramisu cake or no?
Is that your favorite?
Yes, I love tiramisu.
What is it about tiramisu that you like?
I like that it's got that light fluffy cream and then you get to the liqueur part and it just hits you but it's such a good mix together it's so
What?
spongy and it's light. It's not heavy.
Okay.
There's a lot of things about it that I like. I just gel with the flavor, I guess. And I
Lem-
love coffee.
Let me hook into that. I saw this. Again, I had this new channel. I was watching this show. Jeff Goldblum explores the world. I don't know if you've seen that. And he goes into this whole thing with eating ice cream, and he blindfolds people. And once they eat ice cream, they have to describe what they're feeling. And all the time, people go back to their childhood experiences. So, to my question, when you eat tiramisu, where does that take you?
It's really just the present, I think.
Yeah?
It's really just the present.
So, you're not the past person, you're a present person.
Past person, I think maybe subconsciously.
Hmm.
Present person, a lot of things
Okay.
right now.
Dev, what takes you back? What's your favorite ice
What's your
cream?
favorite
that takes you back?
dessert?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh man.
We can go back to
I don't
if
know if
you,
it's
if you
ice
got
cream. Yogurt.
yogurt.
No.
What
I'm
type?
a-
Frozen yogurt?
Frozen yogurt.
Which one?
The
I'm
one
into
that-
the
one
Waze
in
one, the
Parramatta.
mango. The
What's the
mango
one in
one.
Parramatta?
The frozen?
The
No?
yoga berry.
Yogurt berry. Yeah, yeah,
berry?
yeah, yeah.
Yoga berry.
Oh, okay.
Where does that take
Wow.
you when you have that?
Like nowhere specifically. It's just like I think in the moment, but it's pure bliss. It's just pure sugar. Oh, I'm getting a hit.
So you're going to be
Yeah.
Ernest Yoga Berry.
What about you, bro?
Sweet.
Ma, you
What
should
about
know
you?
better. You should know better. Three
I don't know.
categories. One, ricotta cheesecake. Is it
Poppers?
Yes.
Oh, I love poppers.
That's right.
Yeah.
Two, my rhubarb cake.
Oh, rhubarb. I like
Man,
rhubarb.
man.
Interesting.
I like
Three.
rhubarb.
Interesting.
Man, red velvet.
How about
Wow.
Ben and
Okay.
Jerry's?
What? Hang on. Did you
What
see
does
that?
red velvet
Hang
look
on.
taste like?
Yeah. Hang on a second. So
Oh.
Two questions here.
No, I just
First-
categorized the first. Three,
First,
that's
you
it.
shivered when you said red velvet. What just happened there? What was that all
No,
about?
I don't want to answer that. You don't
gonna
want
take
to
him
know.
back somewhere he doesn't wanna be.
You don't want to know. You don't want to know.
Okay, and
No.
then you asked the question about red velvet. What was that?
The taste of red velvet.
So I can't understand the taste of red velvet. It's got no taste to me. It's just like sponge. It's
you
not
know
even
when you
plain.
say red velvet, right?
Yeah.
It's just like slicking to a suede, just like you're slicking. That's how I'm gonna. It's like I'm caressed with suede.
Did you
know?
see his face when he did?
So it's then suddenly you did, and the last bite is just like, oh, you're still drooling. And then I go, damn. I go, wow. I go, then you just want more, but this not.
I don't know what
I
red
don't know.
velvet is.
Because
but
my
I'm watching
sweet. It's really hard, and I mean it's.
really hard.
Meaning it's really.
I could have so many jokes right now, brother.
I know. That's how I describe red velvet for me. So, but the Papa Rich number one. Oh no, not Papa Rich. The cheesecake, ricotta cheesecake.
Is that
It's
right?
like a cloud, man.
Yeah.
Have you had this, bro?
Ricotta.
You had the
Or
ricotta, but
I haven't had it.
You gotta have the cheesecake, which is like their signature
Yeah, the
cheesecake.
signature
or
cheese-
the is it cannelloni? Cannoli. Sorry,
but
I always get the two mixed
The
up.
cheesecake's the best. The ricotta cheesecake. It's just
From
like
Papa's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Papa's,
Papa's.
right in Drummoyne. No, Drummoyne. Five Dock, right?
I'm not going with the 5
Haverfield.
dog.
But you can buy them somewhere in
Oh, you
Some
can
cafes
buy-
have it
They
too.
do have
Yeah.
it, right? Man, once you have a bite, you're
Red
just
velvet.
like you're. To me, I'm like in a cloud. I don't feel how
See
it
what
feels
I
like
mean?
cloud.
You see what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, what's yours, Eric? Because you brought this up. What is your go-to?
Frozen yogurt, mango.
What?
where?
From where?
Sweets?
No, just recently. I love frozen. I love frozen yogurt
Okay.
because ice cream is too sweet.
Frozen yogurt, sweet man.
No, but here's the thing with frozen yogurt. All right, so he's going on about clouds and whatnot, right? So with me, when I have it, I can't stop, bro. I can't stop.
Me either.
Because yogurt is such an interesting taste. All right, like when you have yogurt, there's an explosion in your mouth. When
Yeah.
you really when you dissect
Wow.
things.
You see, I like that word, explosion.
Well, it is when you think about it.
Guys, it's G-rated.
He likes the word
guys.
explosion.
Red velvet
I
explosion.
wasn't gonna go there, bro, but all right, yeah.
I like when you said explosion in my mouth. So
Can I just ask?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is the final question for me. How important is jiu-jitsu for women?
I am an advocate, so I think it is so important. If for women to know jiu-jitsu, it's an all-rounded thing where people have benefited from it, and you can see that a lot of people attest to things, how they've improved. It's real, and it happens to everyone, and that's how it gels a community together, right? So for women to become more confident in themselves, to even for everyone just to figure out how to solve problems, how to maintain composure, how not to react to certain situations, I think it's beneficial. And for women, it's an added extra, because in general terms, we're actually smaller frame, and obviously, you know, like things can get quite daunting. And so this is good for your inner self as well as your physical self. I help you get fit, feel better about. It's great. I mean, some people find it a form of meditation, which is good too, which is sometimes what I find.
See the word meditation? Remember when you picked me up today? I just had to do it. Like in the gym. I
Are
just
you
had
meditating now?
No, me, to me, rolling was my meditation. That's that state of mind that no matter what, when I'm rolling, there's no problems at all. You know, it's just my zen in there right now.
That means you're being present.
So I'm really just rolling. So that's why when he goes, because I asked him to roll today because he picked me up from the gym. And when he asked me, what you been? I said, I went to attend someone, then I went here straight away.
Okay.
Even though I was late.
Okay.
But I needed that to roll today.
Okay.
That extra push. I said I needed it to be calm. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Gotcha. Well, Wendy, for myself, I'm more than blessed having you around. I've always enjoyed whatever feedback you give me. It's really helped me, not just in jiu-jitsu but also life. I can't wait until my daughter comes of age, and I can't wait until she gets coached by you.
I can't wait to see her in classes. I can't wait to help her out and see her rolling. It'd be amazing.
I can't, to have you as a role model for her. I'm very blessed.
Thank you. That's an honor for me to be that person.
And if you haven't checked us out yet in Gracie Parramatta, women's coach, right?
Come by.
There you go. Bok, you got something to say? Done?
No, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Bok on, everybody.
Yeah, bok on. Guys, subscribe. Please hit like, share the love. Keep sharing the love. All right? Subscribe again. Okay?
Double subscribe.
Double subscribe.